Television producer Allison Tom might not have a big ego, but she does have a ton of information, energy, and enthusiasm for food. And with years of dining out and sampling the latest and greatest, she's become a seasoned critic. She awards 4 stars to her Pan-American pick. On Webster in Oakland, it's called Bocanova.
Bocanova means new mouth in Portuguese. To us, it means new tastes and new flavors. My name is Rick Hackett, and along with my wife, Meredith Melville, we own Bocanova. Bocanova came about because I have so many Latino cooks in the kitchen. We would gather all these recipes, and we just started playing around. They were using all these ingredients that I've never experienced before. I mean, I was classically trained, and it just opened up a whole world. They would bring the ideas, and I would bring the technique. 2 of the cooks are still working for me right now, Angel and Mateo. The menu at Bocanova is very unique in the sense that it's all a la carte. The idea is to have family-style dining and people are sharing. Some of my fondest memories are sharing food with a group of 6 to 12 people.
I'm John Jackson. I'm the executive chef at Bocanova. We get fresh, whole ingredients in every day, and we make everything from scratch. Tortillas, to the chili sauces, to the pepper sauce, to the crudo. We take Latin American cuisine, we make it really elegant.
Another person important to Bocanova is Paul Conte, the pastry chef, and he's still making the chocolate bread pudding he developed at Markabar. I want guests to experience a very comfortable, casual place to have food with friends.
Cheers! All right, Allison, Bocanova, what is it about this place, the sort of Pan-American depth of flavor that draws you back every time?
Everything about it. I mean, consistency is all across the board the many times that I've been there. The restaurant is just vivacious with color, people, ambiance, everything about it's great. You have indoor, outdoor, great comfortable bar seating, and the food is spectacular. One of the top things that I love to get is, I don't know if you guys had it, but it's basically the quinoa salad with duck confit. It also comes paired with some really nice fruits like persimmons, which was kind of a nice surprise, and it's so delicious. And they also have pomegranates in it. The sweet potato au gratin is a must that you have to have, served nice and hot, goes really well with all the other dishes.
Hang on 1 second, because
There's so many.
Shaking his head. I see Herman. So, quinoa salad.
I didn't have that. What I ordered was a ceviche, but what came to me was an avocado dip. It was really overpowering, and it was delicious, mind you, as a dip, but as a ceviche, not so much. But I love the colors. It was very colorful with little cherries, and the green was amazing. And I had the mussels, and I have to say that was my favorite dish because everything was in equilibrium. I mean, the mussels were really fresh. I could taste the freshness of the tomatoes, and the garlic was just like right out of, they were just plucked. It was just amazing, and the sofrito was just made to perfection. Everything melted together perfectly.
They're eggs.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys had that.
I did have the deviled eggs, yes.
Really good, right?
Yes. The Dungeness crab eggs were wonderful. My only complaint was that it was just slivers of crab. I wish it was kind of more molded or folded into the deviled egg, but other than that, it was great.
Yeah, no, it was really nice, but I wanted to see a big chunk of, we're Dungeness crab happy out here. So
it was a misnomer. It was a misnomer. It was like, there were little splinters. Like, where is it?
I think that gives you more room to have some of the other amazing dishes that come later. So that's a nice save.
Nice save.
We went on a Sunday. There's a farmer's market. Jacqueline Square was bustling, sitting out. It's got the best seat in the area. The sailboats going by.
You look over the water.
I had a Cuban sandwich. I loved the little Latin influence on the Cuban sandwich. Was spectacular. The food came quick.
And let's talk a little bit about that Cuban sandwich. So you kicked off with the Cuban sandwich.
Homemade pickles will make me happy. Homemade pickles. I saw the homemade pickles, and I went for the homemade pickles. And then there's homemade pickles in the sandwich. So you were like talking my language there. So it was really nice. Roasted pork, a nice high quality ham, very well grilled, perfectly grilled. I had a great time.
I will agree that it's a great space. It's very lofty, tall ceilings, big columns, indoor outdoor space is great. It's a great place to entertain and socialize. But when I got there, we were one of the first people there. So it was kind of quiet. But later on, it got really loud. So I wouldn't really recommend it for like a one-on-one date.
Actually, at nighttime or anytime, it's great to go at the bar because you can just go right on up there. They have some of the most comfortable bar seats, and you can really stay there and entertain. And also, the bartenders are really fun and interactive.
So let's talk drinks.
Brunch and a Bloody Mary was well served, not too fancy. I don't like it when that fancy 3 stalks of celery come to the table. I need a nice little breakfast Bloody Mary, perfect.
You can get champagne there, you can get all different kinds of wines, or you can have a cocktail and they'll make just the right drink for you.
That's a wonderful point because I don't drink, so I really appreciate when a menu has an actual like part of the menu that specifies non-alcoholic drinks. I had the ginger mint. It was refreshing. It was light. It was perfect. They gave me free refills, and the waiter was very, very accommodating too. So I really appreciate that. So.
And I also think what's nice too is as I've gotten to be much more eating out so much more often is that I love food when it's really served hot, and all of their dishes are served really, really top-notch quality, right out of the oven, straight to your table.
The open kitchen there.
The open kitchen.
The open kitchen just makes that warm feeling when you walk in. So the open kitchen, and I saw my entree come right from there to me, so I was happy to see.
And Allison, now we can get to dessert.
Yay! Thank you. I've been holding on. Okay, so
it in.
as we know, I think that by far the best dessert is served here, and that's the warm croissant chocolate bread pudding with dark chocolate Mexican ice cream. It is so divine, and the first time I ever had it, my friends and I ordered it just to give it a try. We're like, we're full, but we'll have one, and when we got one, we're like, we'll take 2 more. They were.
That's
so
how women do it.
good. But you get the buttery flavor immediately on this piping hot dish that's served at the table, and they do it exactly like you said, Eric, straight from the kitchen right to your table.
Yeah.
It's so delicious, and it melts in your mouth, and you crave it.
Dessert for you?
Well, I did have dessert there. I had the cornmeal pudding, and again, maybe this is a theme in the restaurant, but I thought there was a misnomer. But this time it was forgiven because it was so delicious. So what I ordered was a pudding, but what came to me was almost like a very small square polenta, and it was topped with this warm ice cream. And so the cornmeal, this kind of granular in my mouth, was a great juxtaposition to the soft ice cream. And it was a perfect size too, because we were totally stuffed afterwards.
All right, this is your spot. Give us a quick summary.
I think it's a fantastic place to go. Consistency is all across the board. Excellent food, great desserts, obviously, and it's really good for groups or individuals all at once.
All right, and Herman.
Food is fairly decent for the most part, but what's better is the ambiance and the place to socialize and entertain.
All right, and Eric.
Bocanova hit on all notes. It was really wonderful. We enjoyed the cuisine. We liked the Latin flair. The space was wonderful. Sailboats going by, all winter.
All right, if you would like to try Bocanova, it's on Webster at Embarcadero on Jack London Square in Oakland. The telephone number is 510-444-1233. It's open for lunch and dinner every day. Reservations are recommended, and the average tab per person without drinks is around $50.